and welcome back to my channel. If you just graduated high school and you're getting ready for college, then this is the exact video you want to watch because I'm going to tell you 10 things that I did or I wish I did before college. So you just graduated high school, you kind of have this newfound freedom, but you're still at home, but you're about to leave home. So things are, they're changing. Before I get into the list, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It makes me really happy every single time I get a new subscriber. And leave a comment down below on what video you want to see next. I'm thinking about doing what not to do the summer before college. I'm thinking about doing a video of things, like dorm essentials, or maybe a video of like things I packed my freshman year, and just stuff like that. So if there's any like college type videos you want to see, leave a comment down below on what you want to see and I can film it. The first thing on my list is to create a resume. So I had never thought about this when I graduated. Like over the summer I wasn't looking for a job because I knew I was going to be leaving soon, so among other reasons. But I knew I was going to be leaving soon, so I didn't have any plans of getting a job, and I knew I wanted to get a job when I got to Towson, but I don't know, it just never crossed my mind to make a resume before then. So I recommend making a resume. There's a bunch of templates online that you can use. That's how I made mine, is I just looked up templates. Make sure to include your high school GPA if it's something that is worth noting. Mention if you graduated with honors in high school. Mention any leadership positions you had in high school. All of those as a freshman are still relevant and can help you get a job. So include all those on your resume, and then include any other clubs and organizations that you were a part of, and any other work experience you might have. By the way, a resume is also useful for getting any kind of leadership position your freshman year, which might be hard your freshman year, but if you find something, you can use your resume. The next thing on my list is go to your favorite restaurants. There's actually kind of two that I can mention with this one. Go to your favorite restaurants and also really appreciate your hometown. And that's really hard to do before you leave. I know that my mom didn't grow up around here, and she just talks about how beautiful everything is, and I never understood because I was just like, I've lived here forever, like it's just normal to me. This is just what it looks like. And then I leave and I come back and I really do start to appreciate how pretty my town is and how pretty the things surrounding me are, especially at Towson University, where I go. You can't really see many stars at night, so that's always kind of disappointing, but here the night sky is gorgeous. But yeah, there were just so many things I didn't appreciate, and that's a lot harder to do. I feel like you really can't appreciate it until you leave. Like, I can't tell you how to appreciate it, but on to the original point, go to your favorite restaurants. That is something you can do. And I did this a lot the summer before college too. I was hitting up all my favorites. My favorite restaurant at the time was Mi de Guiado. And that is a local place, so it is only in my town. I couldn't get it at Towson. Every time I come back home, I go to Mi de Guiado. It has been my favorite for a very long time. I love that restaurant, and I really missed it when I was at Towson. Number 3, go on some trip without your parents. I guess this is kind of weird for me to encourage people to be doing, but I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of like a rite of passage. Like, you're 18, probably, maybe not, but you're out of high school, you don't have any classes yet, and you probably got some money from graduation. I personally graduated around my birthday, so I got graduation and birthday money. So I had money to go on a trip. So I ended up going on a trip with my future roommate who I had met on Facebook. I will get into that later. Her and I went on a trip, and this is kind of how we decided to get to know each other. We went to Busch Gardens for, I think it was 3 nights and 4 days. So yeah, that whole thing was pretty fun, and it was both of our first trips without parents, so that was fun. My brother, actually today, I'm really jealous of this, my little brother today left for France for 2 weeks, which is, way bigger than the trip without parents that I had gone on, but, it's whatever. I'm not totally jealous, I'm really jealous. Number 4. Get involved on Facebook groups. So you may have heard this before if you've looked up other videos or other lists of things to do, but every college has like a class of 20 whatever, and you can kind of meet people who are in your year. So you can meet people of your major, people who are maybe in some kind of organization that you plan on being in, like marching band. That's also how I had met my roommate. Her and I found each other on the Facebook group and we were talking online. That way, even if you don't know anyone going to college, which I didn't, I got to know a little bit about my roommate, and I got to have a say in my roommate. At Towson, your roommates are completely random unless you request somebody. So this way I got to have a say in who I was rooming with. Even though we didn't know each other that well yet, we knew each other more than I knew like a random. So I don't know, it helps you give a say, it helps you meet people, kind of network a little bit too. So I'm still friends with the people that I met through the Facebook group. And this kind of goes into number 5, which is keep up some kind of online presence. So this can be really getting more into Facebook, or vamping up your Instagram, or even starting a YouTube channel, or even just a blog. This helps you keep in touch with some of your friends, this helps your family keep up with you, and also it gives you something to look back on. Like, you're going into like the best years of your life, and I feel like I can't totally say that because I haven't been past college yet, so I don't know if it gets better or worse, but definitely as of now, these are the best years I've been alive. So I'm gonna wanna look back on these. So having, for me, having my vlog helps me look back on everything that I did, all of my college experiences, and yeah, even if you just wanna post a bunch on Instagram, like do that. That'll give you some way to look back on what you've been doing. Number 6, invest in a good laptop. We had a family laptop growing up, but we weren't allowed to have our own laptop until we graduated. At least that's what they told us. But the family laptop wasn't really working that well anymore, and I needed it for school, and it was like my senior year and it was crapping out, and I needed some kind of better internet access. So for Christmas, a semester before I graduated, my parents, they got me a laptop. They got me this cute little purple laptop. It's very tiny as far as laptops go. You can see here. So it's purple, which is cute, but to be honest, this laptop didn't do much, which at the time was fine. All I needed was something that I could write papers on and look up stuff on Google. So at the time, this is great. But once I went into college, I wanted to do more things, and this wasn't really holding up to what I wanted to do. And maybe you don't need something that hyped up. I do know someone in one of my classes from last semester who had this exact laptop, so maybe she's doing fine. But it doesn't have a lot of storage on it. I'm really into a couple of PC games. I wouldn't consider myself a gamer, but there are some PC games that I like, and it couldn't play any of them. And then, about March, I'd say, February or March of my freshman year, it just stopped working. It just died. And I didn't know what to do. I remember, because I had just kind of started my YouTube channel and I was daily vlogging every single day, I would have to go to the library every single night to get my vlog up. And I'd have to go at like kind of late at night too, because I had to wait till the day was over so that I could go edit it and upload it. So like, I would have to walk to the library at night and then walk back at night just to get the vlogs up because my laptop wasn't working. So now I have a better laptop. This is it. It's the Acer R15. I have a bunch of stickers on the back, as you can tell. Right now I have my notes of my list so that I can keep up with everything. As you can see, this laptop is a lot bigger than this one. This one can literally be covered by it. But yes, I put a lot of research into deciding what laptop I wanted to get. And this laptop specifically is actually a gaming laptop, but I got it because one has a lot of cool features. It's a touchscreen. I think they call this like a tent feature or a tablet feature, I don't know, but it folds all the way back, which is cool. It has Touch ID to unlock the screen. I will say though, this laptop cost me a lot of money. I did end up paying for it myself the summer between freshman and sophomore year. I did that with some money that I had from my birthday and just money that I had saved from graduation. So that's how I got this laptop. It was about $800 or $900, so it is expensive. A lot of people are really into getting Mac Airs for college. And if you're into that, that's cool. I personally I don't really care for Macs. I prefer this because it has a lot more features. So I think it's better for me. But if you are more of a Mac person, by all means, I think the Mac Air might actually be the same price as this. Let me look that up. It's about $1,000 from the Apple Store. So you probably could get it a little bit cheaper somewhere else. So they're probably about the same price. So just do your research, but I do recommend investing in a nice laptop. especially because this is supposed to last you all 4 years and hopefully beyond. So you want something that will last, unlike this HP purple computer. Number 7, get organized and clean your room. Moving out of college and coming back home is really difficult because you are fitting 2 rooms worth of stuff into 1 room. And it's kind of impossible, depending on the size of your room and how much of a minimalist you are or not. I'm not a minimalist. But I will also say, like, it kind of sucks to come home to a messy room, so you want to have it clean and you want to have everything organized so that when you do move out and you're putting all your stuff away or trying to, there's more room for that. So do get organized while you still can and clean your room while you're still here. Number 8, take your parents, your guardians, your caretakers, whoever, take them out somewhere. You know, they've probably raised you all your life, they've been paying for you, and if you've been raised or parented by multiple people, maybe try to work out some kind of gathering with everyone. And there's also a decent chance that they're paying for your college, so you know, you just want to appreciate them while you're still home and while you have money from graduation. This is one I don't think I did do, and I kind of wish I had. I think one thing that was a little bit more difficult, because the first thing that comes to mind when I think take someone out is take them to dinner. At the time I was a vegetarian, now I'm vegan. At the time I was a vegetarian and I didn't want to pay for meat and I knew my parents weren't gonna wanna not eat meat. So I just didn't think of. The other thing I had thought of was taking my mom to get her nails done, but that's really expensive. And that wouldn't have involved Donnie at all, my stepdad. Now that I think about it, I probably could have just taken everyone to a movie. That probably would have been a good idea. But I didn't think about that at the time. So think about it. Number 9, stock up on toilet paper. This kind of sounds silly, but if you are in a dorm where you do have to provide your own toilet paper, it goes so fast. I didn't realize how fast it was gonna go, and not only does it go by fast, but I hate going to buy more. Like, I hate, especially the store at Towson, like the one on campus, it's so expensive. It's $6 to get 4 like tiny little rolls, and that will last us like a day or 2. The other option is to get on a shuttle or walk to Target, which if I shuttle, the whole process would probably take an hour. If I walk, the whole process might take 3. So that wasn't convenient either. And then I'd have to carry the toilet paper back if I was walking. And if I'm gonna go to Target, I'm probably gonna get some big pack. So stock up on toilet paper while you can. And last but not least, save all of your dorm shopping for the end of summer. This was really difficult for me, but I'm glad I did it. I was really excited to go to college, so all I wanted to do was like get involved as quickly as possible, which to me meant time to start designing my room, like time to pick out all my stuff, but I wanted to save it till August so that, 1, I wouldn't be tempted to open things before I got there. I wanted everything to be fresh and new and nicely boxed when I got to Towson, rather than unboxing it here at home and then trying to stuff it all into something else and kind of messing it all up. Also, it was just a great experience to be opening everything at once. It was so exciting. There was one thing that I did open before I moved out, and that was this little desk lamp that I got. Some colleges, I know that they provide a desk lamp for you. Mine doesn't. So I got this cute little desk lamp, and I really wanted to see it, so I took it out. I didn't assemble it, but I did take it out to look at it, and then I put it back in. But another reason why you're gonna wanna wait is, like I said, you are taking 2 rooms of stuff and putting it into 1. So the more you have, the earlier you're gonna be crowded. So I do suggest waiting for the end of summer. I hated waiting, but I'm glad I did. I mentioned this earlier too, I am thinking about making a video about what I brought to college my freshman year, or just maybe like 10 essentials for, I think I've done an essentials of what to bring to college. I think I've done that. So maybe I'll just make one of general stuff that I brought to college, or general stuff I brought my freshman year. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing anything like that. Okay, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I know to make more videos like this. If you're interested in me continuing some kind of college series, please leave comments down below what kind of college videos you guys want to see. I can do maybe like a Q&A, I can do the dorm thing I had talked about, I can do a what not to do the summer before college, I can do how to eat vegan at college, how to eat vegetarian at college, I can do videos about marching band or color guard in college or anything like that. So leave comments down below on what you want to see. But other than that, this is the end of the video. So until tomorrow, remember to inspire others, do good things, and be happy.